Hi, I'm Zahira Variawa. Let's take a look at this week's top stories. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum attends Interactive Health Forum. Dubai Desert Road Run opens its running season. Join Amy and Firas in a private yacht trip across Dubai Marina. And on Celebrity Fit, NBA star Peja Stojaković tells us all about his fitness routine. These and more here on What's Up. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, ruler of Dubai and Vice President of the UAE, graced the Interactive Health Forum known as Dubai Health Towards the Future, held at the Madinat Jumeirah. Together with Crown Prince Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Dubai ruler met with key officials of the Dubai Health Authority to discuss and develop strategies that would effectively cater to the community's healthcare needs. More than 90 healthcare professionals from the government and private sector, including hospitals, clinics, pharmaceutical industry, health insurance, medical equipment, and technology firms attended the forum. Health professionals highlighted the importance of development of integrated healthcare, providing prevention and primary healthcare, rehabilitative and long-term patient care, and home-based services. Doctors also discussed the need for massive outreach programs, policies and processes to educate the public about healthy choices. This is to serve as a frontline measure to curb the problem of non-communicable diseases such as diabetes and obesity that are primarily linked to unhealthy choices and lack of regular exercise. During the forum, the DHA launched the futuristic Dubai RoboDoc, which is a robot that uses telemedicine to provide distance healthcare management. This is the first time this technology is being used in Dubai and the Middle East. The Dubai Desert Road Run opened its running season on September 26th. Held at the 7 Stadium, this is one of the most awaited events in the Dubai running calendar. We then found it suitable to start our new segment, Run Time, at this event. We're going to ask Physique TV presenters and guests to take on the challenge and see how they clock in. Rachel Pether is the first runner who's taking on the Run Time challenge.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and as you can see, it's a super foggy morning down here at the 7 Stadium, but I'm taking on the challenge today.
Are you ready to finish in 15 minutes, Rachel? Look at the camera. 15. I'm going to get her to run in 15 minutes.
12. So I was the first presenter to take on the Run Time Challenge for What's Up, and I'm pretty happy it was only a 3K to be honest, because we've just come off the back of summer, so I haven't been doing much running outside, so preparation was mainly just treadmill. But it was great this morning, super foggy, but it really was nice to be outside running again and also surrounded by people rather than just running by myself. So the race started this morning pretty early, around 6:30, and I've never seen it that foggy. Like you could literally only see maybe 10 or so meters in front of you. Start was pretty good. It was mainly me, Manal, and a lot of children, but I was super happy to be running with Manal as well, to have some company. So the race was a pretty simple, nice, straightforward, one loop race. It stayed foggy throughout actually, so the fog didn't really lift. So one thing that was really great is I was running with Manal, and she was almost like my policewoman. She kept me in check. So we ran pretty consistently. It was around 5.3 minutes per kilometre across the 3K, which is pretty good for the first outdoor race of the season. And the atmosphere was really good as well. So there were children, there were people, families running together, friends running together, and everyone was really supporting each other.
Almost there! Come on! Run, run!
She's the best pacer in the world.
I love her. I love her. I love her. We're doing great.
Yeah.
Sun is coming out. That's a great motivation.
We can see where we're going.
Finally.
So it was a pretty good time for the first race of the season. Finished at around 17 minutes. And I must say, pretty nice medal too. So hopefully I'll have a collection of these by the end of the season. But all in all, it was a really enjoyable race. The mist actually really helped because it kept things quite cool. So I may look pretty sweaty, but you know, it was pretty good for 3K, nice temperature and great fun to run with someone to have that extra support.
Chocolate in itself is filled with antioxidants, and various research shows that eating it can provide a lot of benefits. However, its high sugar and fat content make it harder for people to accept it as a healthy food item. But is there really a healthier way to make chocolate? Firas attended a chocolate tasting session to find out.
You got me feeling for your lemon drop, chocolate dripping down your throat.
Is it true that some chocolate can be healthier? Let's find out.
Cotton candy and marshmallow. You got it all.
So I'm here with Jean-Philippe. We're gonna start the tasting session.
Okay, we're having a chocolate tasting for our best customers here in Dubai.
Okay.
And so we brought from France one of our most favorited chocolates in the UAE.
So the sugar in this chocolate is less than the other chocolate for sure.
Yes, like for example, when you do the praliné, you mix always dry fruits, and dry fruits can be either hazelnuts or almonds, okay, with sugar. And usually you have 60% sugar for 40% of dry fruits. So
Nice.
very, very low in sugar, and you'll be able to taste it. Go ahead. It's less creamy, much less sweet.
Jean-Philippe, how do you define the criteria of the finest chocolate?
The choice of the cocoa beans, okay? So you can, when you buy your cocoa beans, whether it is from South America or from Africa, you can buy it from mass-produced distributors, okay? Or you can go to several villages in those countries to select plantations and only buy the actual finest little cocoa on very, very small quantities, okay? So
There's many types of this.
Yeah, there are many, many different types of cocoa trees. Many
find
types,
the
and
quality.
yeah, you need to find somebody who really understands the difference. The second thing has to do with the filling. The filling is mostly dry fruits for praliné, fruits for the fruity chocolates that we have. But when it comes to the praliné, we will choose our dry fruits very selectively. So whether it's hazelnuts that we'll go and pick in Italy, in the Piedmont region, the best, most highest quality of hazelnuts in the world. Same thing for the almonds that come from Valencia, Spain. Okay, so we're very, very careful.
The sugar. What about the sugar that
Very,
we
very
mixing
low
with
sugar.
the chocolate?
Yeah. We're very careful about sugar, okay? Because sugar creates an addiction right away, okay? It pleases the palate right away. So it's easier to please with a very high amount of sugar. If you decrease the level of sugar, you're gonna have some really good ingredients and you'll be able to really taste the ingredients. So what we've asked our chocolatier is really to go down like at least half of regular chocolates in terms of sugar rates. Okay, so very, very low sugar. Another thing also that's very important is what we call 100% cocoa butter. The cocoa butter in chocolates, sometimes other chocolatiers will substitute it with a vegetable oil because it's gonna actually increase the lifespan of the chocolate and it costs a lot less, okay? So what you wanna look for when a good chocolate is make sure you only have natural ingredients, so no artificial flavors, no coloring, no preservatives, extremely important, no preservatives. So that means that these chocolates, they're good here for about a couple weeks. Starting in a couple weeks, the taste of the chocolate is going to start to decrease. Nobody's going to get sick anyway, but you're not going to feel really the roasted almonds or the chocolate ganache. The taste is going to go away.
Jean-Philippe, thank you so much.
When we come back, join Amy and Firas in a private yacht trip across Dubai Marina. Want some noodles with 0 calories? Then Shirataki is for you. And on Celebrity Fit, NBA star Peja Stojaković tells us all about his fitness routine. Welcome back to What's Up, I'm Zahira. After a great adventure at the Sir Banias Island in the past few weeks, Amy and Firas continue their fit and fun travels this week with a private yacht trip across Dubai Marina.
Welcome to On The Go. Join us as we travel by land, sea and air to show you some of the coolest hotspots around. We'll go on healthy food trips, exciting adventure outings and some fun parties. Plus, we'll show you what's new and trending. So fasten your seatbelts because you're in for a ride. I came into Dubai Marina Yacht Club. I had no idea where we were going, so it was going to be an exciting trip for both Firas and I. So I'm so excited to be going on this yacht. We've got some really fun activities lined up. Firas was kind enough to carry my suitcase onto the yacht.
Would you like me to hold your handbag as well?
Oh, why the hell not? Take that too.
Please, thank you so much.
It's Chanel, be careful.
Okay, perfect.
You might be surprised, the girl needs to take a lot of bikinis when she's going on a yacht trip. It is the perfect photo opportunity, so I needed to take my whole bikini closet with me. Now this is the part that I love. I'm feeling glamorous, I'm going on a yacht. I love this kind of thing. I was very happy to see when we arrived at the yacht that they had laid out a red carpet for both Firas and I. So I felt extremely important as I got onto the yacht. The yacht was beautiful. It's very white, clean, prestigious looking, and it just made me feel like I was in the south of France. We are just about to go out. I'm so excited. I love going on yachts, and the view that we have right now of all the amazing buildings of Marina and JBR is outstanding. I can't wait to go on to the other side where we can have some fun on some water sports. We got into our swimwear straight away. We were wasting no time whatsoever. Firas and I did a photo shoot straight away, and we got some really amazing shots. Firas took it upon himself to be the photo director. However, in the beginning, I don't think he was that good. He was putting me in some very weird positions, but in the end, we got some good shots, so I was very happy. So we're just leaving the marina now, and on my left you can see JBR. This is one of my favourite views of Dubai, and if you're a first-time tourist to Dubai, I would definitely recommend doing the boat trip just so you can get this wonderful view of the Dubai skyline. The best thing about being on a yacht is that you get an all-over tan because the boat is constantly circling, so you don't have to follow the sun around, the yacht follows the sun. We were seeing loads of people having fun, doing loads of water sports. So there were people on jet skis, people on banana boats. So me and Firas decided, let's give it a go and go on the banana boats. bit of a chicken. He was screaming more than me, actually. Like, I was kind of having more fun. But it was you know, we were out there, we were splashing around, there was lots of water. Firas was screaming the whole time, "My eyes are burning," because he had salt water in his eyes. I actually preferred the donut. I've never done the donut before. I've been on the banana boat before, but actually on the donut, it's a little bit more comfier. You're sat like in a squidgy inflatable seat, and you just kind of like bounce across the wave. After all of the water sports, we'd built up quite an appetite, so we were ready to eat. So Firas helped the chef prepare some barbecue food, which was delicious. Clean, healthy food, which is a great alternative to sandwiches, which you often get given when you're on a yacht. We sat down for dinner and we met up with Simon. And Simon just gave us like a few tips on going out on yachts. We had like a tourist coming to Dubai for the first time. What would be like the top tips for hiring a yacht? Like, when would they come?
Understand where you are located in terms of your hotel. Make sure you're relative to the area you want to go and see. Try to go for a midweek deal as opposed to purchasing something on a weekend, which could cost you a premium.
He just gave us a few tips on what to do when you're the first time on a yacht, and as well if you're a more experienced yacht goer, what you can do and how to enjoy it to its utmost. So what would your top day tour be? So you said there's lots of sights to see, or you can relax in the lagoon. What would your ideal day be?
It's preference. What's your ideal, you know? So if you want to go and see, if you're new to Dubai, you want to see the sights, then I definitely recommend taking a boat out and going around the palm, seeing the Atlantis, the Burj Al Arab you can see, and you can take some nice sort of like holiday photographs, you know? But if you've done it a few times, then just coming out on the water and being away from the land is just nice enough, you know?
What's the best time of the year to take out a boat, and what's the best time of the day to actually be out at sea?
Well, it's all on personal preference. So my personal preference would be, I like to see the sun go down. So between 5 and 7.
This is the best time.
It's the best time, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. A sunset on the sea is really magical. I had so much fun today on the yacht. It isn't my first time on a yacht, and for sure it will not be my last. I think this is a great way to spend an afternoon in Dubai, enjoying the sunshine and enjoying the beautiful views that we have to offer in this amazing city. As I said before, being on a yacht is a great way to tan, but don't forget to wear your sun cream.
Come on! Can I change partner?
For those who love noodles and pasta but are watching their carbohydrate intake, a zero-calorie noodle seems to be the answer. But is this too good to be true? Here's Rachel to tell us more about it.
Are you looking for a low-calorie or maybe even a zero-calorie noodle? Yes, that's right, a zero-calorie noodle does exist, and it's called the Shirataki. Shirataki noodles come from the tubers of an Asian plant called Amorphophallus cognac, also known as the cognac plant, that grows in Japan and China. The tubers are dried and ground to make a flour, which is then used to make the noodles. It has a rubbery texture, and the plant root is made of a fibrous material known as the glucomannan. Shirataki noodles come in two forms, tofu shirataki and regular shirataki. Both types contain a yam flour base. The difference with tofu shirataki is the addition of a small amount of tofu. Shirataki noodles contain 0 calories per serving because they are almost entirely made of fibre. Tofu shirataki noodles contain 20 calories per serving because of the addition of the tofu. Shirataki noodles gain popularity in Europe and North America because of the few pasta choices that have low calorie content in the market. People with weight problems are putting a lot of hope in this amazing food. Today, the demand for shirataki noodles is quite high because of its amazing nutritional benefits. Known as an Asian super fibre, konnyaku or shirataki noodles have been found to be more viscous than usual fibres, causing the noodles to retain up to 17 times its weight in water. It lowers cholesterol levels in the body and improves digestion due to its high fibre content that maintains good intestinal functions. Traditional shirataki noodles are pretty much the perfect food for those who may have food allergies or are on special diets. They're vegan and gluten-free. It also strengthens bone structure due to its calcium content. Shirataki and konjac-based foods are generally recognised as safe by the Food and Drug Administration. However, there are some negative consequences of eating these shirataki noodles and glucomannan foods. A typical complaint of dieters taking glucomannan capsules or eating a lot of shirataki noodles is bloating or feeling overly full. This feeling is typically gone within a week of beginning a glucomannan regime. It can be caused due to the increase of fibre in the diet. Unlike salt, there are numerous benefits to incorporating shirataki noodles and glucomannan into your regular diet. It's incredibly hard for many people to believe that there's actually a product in noodle form which has very little calories or no calories at all. Regardless of which you choose, both foods make great pasta substitutes. So if you're addicted to pasta and you're on a low-carb diet trying to lose some weight, then we strongly recommend that you give this product a go. I'm Rachel, that's what's up.
For our fitness Q&A, we asked UAE residents what they consider as a healthy breakfast.
Juice, egg, this is my breakfast. Many benefits for my health, protein and power in my day.
I take a cereals with milk, 1 glass of milk. And at office time I take like bananas or apple.
Fruits. It's light, nothing heavy at the morning, especially in our culture.
And about healthy breakfast, I prefer to eat eggs with avocado and some slices of fresh fruits and fresh juice. Still water of the beginning of the day, it's very important, and some natural products to your body, it's very also useful.
About my breakfast, I start to make my food less, and every day in the morning I start with eggs. This is the best thing in protein.
Some fruits, morning, some juice, fresh juice, orange juice, and some cheese or bread like this, and milk also, milk. When I get up in the morning, I have a daily diet. Morning, 2 bananas, egg white, and 1 glass of milk for sure. And then I have 6 diet plans, like every day I have to have 6 meals in a day. So that's how it goes.
I take some breakfast of eggs and cheese, together with piece of bread and with little cucumbers and tomato. That's it. This is my breakfast. Sometimes one day off or something, I take some milk and cereals with my kids.
Don't go away because we've got more for you when we come back. NBA star Peja Stojaković tells us all about his fitness routine. Country singer Carrie Underwood launches an activewear line at New York Fashion Week. And TV star Kaley Cuoco reveals her diet for her Shape magazine cover. Hi, I'm Zahira and you're still watching What's Up. Former NBA player Peja Stojaković was recently in Dubai to hold a basketball clinic. Peja is currently the Director of Player Personnel and Development at the Sacramento Kings, but he is more known as the first European-born player in the NBA to to win one of the All-Star Weekend competitions. He last played in 2011 for the team Dallas Mavericks. The Physique TV team had a chat with the basketball star to learn what keeps him busy.
I started to play basketball at the age of 13 in high school. Developed my game very quickly. I moved to play club basketball at the age of 14, 15. I signed my first professional contract at 16 years old. I played a small forward and I played for the few teams. I played 8 years for Sacramento Kings, for New Orleans Hornets, and I finished my career with the Dallas Mavericks. My career was going pretty fast. I tried everything, almost. I played soccer like every other kid that plays in Europe. Most of the sports that I played were mandatory in our school, so I played volleyball, handball, most of the team sports I have played. And from a very young age I was always involved in different sports activities. I kind of like all the sports that ball was involved. I grew up near the playground where they have all courts for the handball, volleyball. I always love sports and I continue to love and support sports. Well, to be a professional athlete takes a lot of sacrificing, a lot of hard working, either in a gym, strength and conditioning, and then you have also work with the ball. So it takes so many hours, but as well you try to combine the good rest and good diet. As of now, I'm enjoying my life because I have retired from basketball since 2011. So right now, I just kind of keep myself occupied by playing tennis and staying in shape a little bit. I want to get involved in basketball, and as far as helping and sharing with the younger people the experience that I gained through my career. I'm a big supporter of people trying to expand this great sport of basketball, and as I have seen so far today, kids love the sport, they enjoy playing basketball. They're just here to interact with them and share my knowledge and my experience, how my childhood was playing basketball, and tell them what does it take to become not only basketball player, but in general to be involved in sports. Well, I was known for the good shooting throughout my career. I spent so many hours practicing the shooting, but the chemistry that you have on the court and off the court with your teammates, I think those are the moments you remember the most, the time that you have spent with the people you work with. And obviously in the sports you have good moments and also moments that are not as successful as you want it to be, but definitely sports has giving so much to me, and I have definitely learned, and I would like to pass my experience and my knowledge to the younger people. Keep supporting this sport. I believe this sport has a huge potential here, and one day we may have more players coming here, and we might have even, who knows, maybe good teams that are competing in Europe, or maybe even teams from NBA coming and playing exhibition games here. So that definitely it's a good place to have a basketball.
Several famous celebrities have joined the bandwagon of establishing their own perfume lines. This is a hit with a lot of their fans and followers. However, a new trend seems to be coming: celebrity activewear fashion lines. After actress Kate Hudson found success with her line Fabletics, now country singer and American Idol alumna Carrie Underwood released her line of activewear, Kaley. Kaley actually launched a little less than a year ago and is already sold in the US, but it generated buzz when it staged its very first show at the recently held New York Fashion Week. Fitness models strutted to a medley of Carrie Underwood songs on two small stages. then proceeded to perform various athletic feats ranging from stretching to full-on handstand push-ups. Still on celebrity news, TV star of the hit comedy show The Big Bang Theory, Kaley Cuoco, revealed how she shaped up for her latest magazine cover. The actress can be seen on the October issue of Shape magazine in the US. During her appearance at The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Kaley shared that she was fortunate that she was told of the magazine cover shoot a year before, so she had ample time to prepare. According to Kaley, she underwent a complete lifestyle change. She worked out every day leading up to the shoot. She followed a very strict diet with foods such as almonds and egg whites. She shared that she also had to cut out alcohol from her diet. Kaley shared that although it was very difficult, she was very proud of herself in the end. She admitted, though, that she indulged in a big dinner after the photo shoot. Here's Amy for this week's highlights.
What's really going on inside our stomach? Well, after answering the mysteries about insomnia, the common cold, memory and sugar, Dr. Billy will give us a look at what happens in the gut. Yes, we actually have a sneak peek of Dr. Billy's gut.
Until recently, the gut hasn't gotten a whole lot of respect. Mostly it was just something that felt queasy when we were nervous. It wasn't until about 20 years ago that doctors began to realize that the gut had a huge impact on our health. Everything from our weight to our emotional well-being. One of the biggest obstacles to understanding the gut was that we couldn't see it all. There was really no good way to see this long, winding tunnel of intestines. But now there's some really good technology out there, well, actually in there, so that we can see the whole gut.
Just a typical morning before I head to work at the ER, except for one thing. I have one of the weirdest breakfasts of my life coming up.
4 men and a beautiful girl, off on a fantastic voyage, actually entering inside the human body.
Remember this movie? Raquel Welch and some dudes play doctors who get shrunk down to microscopic size so they can cruise through a patient's body in a microscopic submarine. Now, people shrinking is not exactly around the corner, but something called nanotechnology is. This is the science of sending tiny machines into our bodies to examine, treat, and repair us. It could be the future of medicine, and this machine is part of that new frontier. It's called the PillCam. It's an unmanned submarine that travels down my digestive tract, taking pictures as it goes. Those pictures are assembled into a movie, which doctors then watch to examine my gut. At last, I knew I'd make it onto the big screen one day.
Don't miss the episode at this time slot.
Hush, hush.
Mushroom is the hero on this Sunday's episode of Good Chef, Bad Chef. Chef Adrian and nutritionist Zoe will cook different dishes, but all will be based on mushrooms. Let's have a look at the first dish Zoe is preparing, and of course, how Chef Adrian's reaction will be.
That looks absolutely perfect. It's got that lovely golden crust on it. I've had it in the oven for about 20-25 minutes. So, here we go.
Lovely, I like that. The only thing this is missing is a couple of rashers of crispy bacon, a big thick piece of sourdough toast with lashings of butter on it. I've even poured maple syrup over the stuff.
How about some beautiful chutney instead?
Okay, all right, I'll have a bit of that. It looks great. It is a complete meal. I mean, it's the sort of thing you can eat hot or cold. You can take it along for a picnic and have a salad with it or something.
You know, Adrian, they really are a wonderfully versatile food. They've got B vitamins, they've even got vitamin D, which is very important for bones and make you feel happy as well, but also they taste delicious.
They do, and they've also got a great texture, you know, there's something you can chew through it, and all the different mushrooms have different flavour, so I really like them. This looks great, smells great, so it really does.
Yum. Leek and mushroom, it works so well together, and it really is a dish that you can have at any meal.
I agree. I love the cheese in it. It really gives it a great flavour. It sort of balances that. You don't really need the bacon with it, although it would be nice.
Does this mean that the two are actually getting along again? Don't miss Good Chef, Bad Chef from Sunday to Thursday at 11 a.m. KSA. BMX riders will showcase their finest skills in a ride and seek session on this coming episode of Kleptomaniacs.
That's ridiculous.
Some stuff went down. It was a good session. Someone seeked it and we wrote it. It's good.
Feeling inside right now. It's kind of like I'm terrified, but I know I can do something. It's just been a while since I had that feeling, so I'm just kind of trying to savor it and just
He did it. I can't believe it.
We have more exciting clips in store for you, so tune in to Physique TV. For our full schedule, visit the Physique TV website. I'm Amy, and I'll see you next time.
Again, here are the headlines. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum attends Interactive Health Forum. Dubai Desert Road Run opens its running season. Join Amy and Firas in a private yacht trip across the Dubai Marina. And on Celebrity Fit, NBA star Peja Stojaković tells us all about his fitness routine. If you have any comments or suggestions, connect with us on our social media pages. Thank you for joining me. I'm Zahira. I'll see you next time.